We know the recent announcement of the Google Pixel 6a at Google I/O 2022 has shaken things up a bit in the mid-range smartphone market, all thanks to Google using the same Tensor chip found in the Pixel 6 Pro, but with an aggressive price of $449 or £399 here in the UK. That being said, we think the direct competition from Samsung's mid-range phone, the Galaxy A53, should be more than okay and potentially beat it out in most cases. Hi, Ben from SamMobile. If you enjoy new and exclusive videos like this, then be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos on YouTube with SamMobile TV. Here are 5 reasons why the Galaxy A53 will beat the Pixel 6a. First is the display. We know when it comes to this department of the user experience, Samsung are near enough the best even when it comes to their mid-range devices. As you know, the A53 is using a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED display with a full high definition plus resolution and Gorilla Glass 5 with a peak high brightness mode of 800 nits and most importantly, a smooth 120Hz high refresh rate. If we compare that to the display specs of the Pixel 6a, from what we know so far, it's using a smaller 6.1-inch OLED based panel with a full high definition plus resolution, Gorilla Glass 3 and a lower 60Hz refresh rate. Yes, numbers are not the be all and end all for a great real world experience. Going by Samsung's track record when it comes to the display experience part, we are confident the A53 will top the Pixel 6a when it comes to the display. Next is storage. You'll find that both the A53 and the Pixel 6a are using the same configuration with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. We may have seen the omission and the removal of the headphone port on the A53 this time around compared to the A52, but we are glad to see the microSD is still here and strong on the A53, allowing for the ability to expand your storage. This is something you will definitely not see on the Pixel 6a, and for the loyalists who value the microSD on their phones, then the obvious choice will be on the side of the A53. We know to an extent that battery life can be a very subjective experience and something you have to take into account on a case-by-case basis from usage patterns, battery capacity, and OS optimizations. That being said, the A53 does have a rated 5000 mAh battery with support for 25W wire charging compared to the 4410 mAh battery with 18W charging found on the Pixel 6a. It will be interesting to see the 590 mAh size difference in favor of the A53 and what that will mean in the real world against the Pixel 6a. Fingers crossed the A53 takes the win here. Reason number 4, we know by reputation and name that Google's Pixel devices have subjectively been excellent when it comes to photo performance, and even in the early days of the Pixel showcasing strong night mode performance. That being said, when it comes to an all-around camera performance and also experience, especially when looking at video performance and quality, Pixel phones have generally fallen short, and we believe compared to the A53 that this will be the case again. Take for example the selfie camera. The Pixel 6a is using an 8MP sensor that is limited to just 1080p 30 frames a second video recording, while the A53 is using a high resolution 32MP camera that can shoot up to 4K 30 frames a second. Backed with the fact that you can record and switch between the rear and front cameras on the A53 without stopping recording, this allows for a smoother and more intuitive video recording experience when using Samsung. The last reason to nail it in is long-term OS version support. I'm still surprised by this, but as a reminder, the Galaxy A53 will have 4 years of OS version updates backed with 5 years of security updates. This means the Galaxy A53 will be good until Android 16. Compared to what Google are offering, which is just 3 years of OS version updates, the Pixel 6a will only be good until Android 15. And it's so interesting to see how the tables have turned over the years when it comes to software updates, which now low-key favor Samsung even at the mid-range level. Would you like to see a comparison between the A53 and the Pixel 6a when the time comes? Let us know in the comment section below. For the latest news in the world of Samsung daily, be sure to visit us at sammobile.com, and for the latest videos on YouTube with SamMobile TV, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and we will see you next time.